Hey, beautiful sensitive souls. So we're going to do a quick energy check-in for the lunar eclipse and the full moon in Cancer that's coming up on Jan 10th. And the energies of this reading usually can, happen a few weeks before, a few weeks after, typically like, a couple of days before and after the actual effect of the full moon. Typically, I might have mentioned in my earlier videos, usually the full moon is a very potent time to set intentions and to put out into the universe all those things that you want to create, that is to multiply, that is to increase in your life. And usually when you have the waning moon and up until the dark moon, it's really to kind of get rid of things from your life. So the full moon is all about like creating something new. It's a very potent time. It's pretty much the time that you want to set the intention out. The energy of this lunar eclipse is pretty powerful. Again, matching with the Schumann resonance of the earth, and it really kind of creates significant changes, both in the conscious world and in the subconscious world. So I'm going to go ahead, as I mentioned, I already shuffled the Oracle, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's all beings of love and light. Kindly guide us on what are the energies for the upcoming full moon and what is to be expected. So we're going to do a quick check-in. Shuffling. Okay, wow. So the first card out is the Star. This is a major arcana, generally symbolizing healing, a lot of, wish fulfillment, kind of dreams coming true, letting go of things that were no longer serving you in a very conscious manner, and then, allowing, the spiritual realms to kind of do their part and bring you in what you desire. So, the star on top really symbolizes that ability to kind of surrender to the subconscious world and the higher realms to kind of really let your desires manifest. So it's a really great current energy to be in. The next card out, kind of crossing this, is Justice, which is great, which means basically like kind of getting like the moon energy is powerful enough to pull in the wrongs becoming rights, and kind of you hearing from, it could be this, this could be many different things. It could be kind of just, you getting your fair deal, kind of a legal decision made in your favor. This could go like various different ways, but justice in general is just, especially when it's upright, it's usually in your favor to kind of deserve and get what you deserve, and then the foundation of all of this is the Five of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Wands is basically, as you can see, they're, kind of combative here, a little argumentative, and they all have their guards up, and they're, there's this, energy of just kind of being in this place of needing to battle through what has happened or what is happening, and kind of feeling that you need to stand your ground and kind of defend what is yours, and just kind of be in a little bit of a place of where you kind of feel like a proactive, being a little guarding what's yours and kind of going out to fight for what's yours. And, as long as you can kind of keep the mental space like really clear, knowing, always looking at the big picture, you can kind of, get yourself out of the Five of Wands energy and, just kind of do the actions that are needed, but really not get attached to it. So mentally and, subconsciously, it doesn't become, a thing that lingers on for you. Moving on, the next card. This is the card in our past. So the past energies, you know, of just kind of staying up at night, kind of wondering what's going to happen next. So the Nine of Swords is very much of an kind of like an air energy. You know, the wands are usually very passionate. They're very fiery. You know, what's mine is mine, and you can't come in my way. This is more like, oh boy, I don't know what to do. I'm staying up at night. I'm confused. So this is like in the past position on this side. So this is like past energy coming up to the full moon. And then what's crowning us is the devil. So that's interesting. So whenever the devil is trying, this is more like, you know, bondage, procrastination, attachment, addiction. So that could be like in the environment. So we just have to be really careful about that. And I mean, careful in the sense that, you know, every time it comes up, it's just like you want to, again, take that higher perspective and be able to see. I mean, we have healing right underneath, like kind of as our current position. So really, it's going to be more about just looking at things from a higher perspective and then realizing what is attachment, what is the bondage in this, how am I feeling, you know, stuck to this outcome, like do I have to be stuck to this outcome, and that's kind of like what the crowning energy is. But we can really you know, kind of take things from a higher perspective and see how we can come out of it. Now in the future position, wow, this is awesome. So this is the Ten of Pentacles. The Pentacles represent earth energy, and earth energy is very much about, you know, feeling stable, secure, and Ten of Pentacles is like that ultimate stability. It's really like that ultimate finding of, you know, like your happiness. You know, there are the two dogs here. There's like, you know, this couple, and, you know, they're kind of like, you know, have the kids in the back here. So this is kind of like really feeling secure and grounded. They live in a castle back there. So this is just, you know, kind of getting the symbolism really refers to kind of getting like all that you desire, you know, stability financial wise, kind of like wish fulfillment in that regards. Okay, so that is like what the tarot has to say. Now we're going to move on to just seeing what the oracles have to say. We're going to start with the nature spirit. I really love this deck. And I have shuffled it once. I'm just going to go ahead and do it one more time. So all beings of love and light, kindly guide us. And to the nature spirit, I ask for the angels of love and light from above us, the earth below us. Oh, I'm going to put that back here. And the earth below us, our ancestors before us, and our future selves to guide us in the right way. And so we're going to go ahead and pull the first card out, and it says Tribal Spirit Dancer. Okay, so this already kind of makes me feel like this card is really about kind of letting your inner child like play, like kind of being in that spirit where you can like just fly. I see like the ocean, so kind of being in that, you know, feeling really free and letting go and knowing that, you know, the earth has your back. So I'm going to go ahead and read the message from this oracle. And so Tribal Dancer. Let's see. Oh, this is the red. Oh, yeah, so the card meaning is let go, say yes to life, be daring, dance to your heart's desire, unfurl your wings and fly. Cast aside conventions and restrictions, tune into the rhythm of life, laugh, explore, go beyond your predictable behavior. And go beyond your predictable behavior. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Leave the dishes, run outside in the sprinkles. So there you go, guys. Like, get really free, let go, you know, really let your hair down, get out and have fun. So according to the native spirit, they want us to know that you're on the planet to be free. You don't always need to meet the expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary self. Of course, there are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to joyously fly, fling your arms to the heavens and dance. So this was beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and get one from the angel ancestors. Okay, The one we have is the protection guardian. Oh yeah, she's beautiful. So she is the one that kind of comes out. She's like the female version of Archangel Michael and really represents having that protection around you. So kind of just really every time like you consciously just intend to be protected, like a protective energy to kind of shield you, you know, wherever you are, if you feel the slightest drop in your vibration, or, you know, you go into that Five of Wands energy or that devil energy and you have this sense of fear or bondage or feeling like a sense of lack, that's when you call in, you know, kind of like a protective shield to kind of just raise your vibration back again. So, okay, so we have this. I'm just going to put it out here so we have it in front of us so you guys can see it. And then I'm going to pull one out from the Moonology cards, the Moon Oracle. These are my favorite cards. Wow, I think I've been getting this like 3 times in a row in the last month. Okay, so fruition. Wow, so fruition is all about getting ready to you know, reap the harvest that you have made. You know, like ultimately whatever hard work you've put in, it's time to kind of, you know, collect it. It's a beautiful full moon back there as well, which really goes well with our you know, the full moon that we're going to be having in Cancer. So really exciting energies. You know, I think the only thing to kind of keep in mind with the initial read with the tarot was the devil, and that's really when you know, it's and it's easy to kind of bypass the devil energy, and it's really by having like a sense of awareness, like bringing yourself back into the present moment, and just, you know, I want you to see this Moonology card, it's so beautiful, and I want you to you know, just kind of have that sense of awareness. What are you thinking? What are you you know, what are your thoughts about? Are they in a place of productivity? Are they in a place of, you know, love, of a higher vibration? And every time you feel there's a drop, you have, you know, consciously do things to kind of bring yourself back into that positive vibration, and that really helps. So I hope this was fun, guys. You know, personally, I love tarot. I do it every single day, and I just wanted to start doing it for all of you. And I love my oracle decks as well, and they really give me a lot of guidance. So I'd be happy to continue doing this, and if you guys like this, just give me a thumbs up, and yeah, we'll continue doing this again. Thank you so much.